Hello. Of course, I'm back, guys. So welcome to another video about DragonSaga. We can all say that this review will be the most honest I can, and here's the plan. So if you're interested, stick around. Quickly, I was for my personal perspective, I couldn't play much because I was like studying in one of the best university in my country, in Canada. But when I log in, I always see like, oh, the game is still active and it's fun as always. So I think it's still like a great game after all these years. Now, as far as the state of the game, if you want to play the game, you have to play, like I said, like in specific time of the day, and especially like during the weekends. When I log in, I saw like and there's events, repetitive events going on, so you can have some fun, play with your friends. Now, right now, like you can see, like the community in 2023, like I believe the previous chapters that were introduced to the game, like the ice thing, the Destiny dungeon, and the other one, Ice, Destiny, and Galaxy. I think these ones are great additions, right, to the game, and you can still like enjoy a new kind of gameplay. What makes this game so special, we studied that in one of my course, is that you can express yourself in a character that you like, and you can start over, and you can almost like compare this with life. You never know what you're gonna find, and that's the whole game, why it's like a jewel. Of course it's a whole jewel, but it's still pretty, and we have to make sure it's still fun. Now, still play, and he's passionate about what he does. So even if he did like some X resistance, which I think it's weird because you could just reduce the amount of damage, but that's another subject. But yeah, the game is still fun. That's what we need to consider. If you want to play a free game, then you can still play this game. Now, as far as the community right now and the improvement we could do, that I remember back in the day there were like a event during like a specific time where you could create a character which could like be, I believe, level 60, or skip the early stage of the gameplay, just hire someone or make publicity from a big streamers or YouTubers, the guys like that do that for a living and have like a lot of followers, more than me. Like I'm just a YouTuber for fun. And these guys could, during that event, which you could create a character level 60, then they would start the game further and not be that hard, and start with like 0 items, and that could help them bring more people. And in a free game, I mean, it's one of the best I think you can find out there. And of course it might need some microtransaction, or some item mall points, but you can play free if you want, or just farm. It depends on what you like, but it's still a fun game, and I believe it deserves more love than it has right now. So yeah, that's gonna be the end, my friends. So take care and have a wonderful time, whatever you're doing, and I'll do probably more videos in the future. So take care, guys. Bye bye. About this game.